starts now.
Welcome to News Watch 12 at 6. I'm Nate Myhock. We'll get to those stories in just a few minutes, but first, we have some severe weather coming to our area that could cause some serious damage. We're joined by Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller right here in studio and meteorologist Andrew Kiekefer live in the field. First of all, Jeff, what's the night looking like so far?
Hey, Nate. Well, we don't do this very often. Level 4 out of 5 for the potential for some severe weather tonight right across north central Wisconsin, working from northwest to southeast this evening, and it's just now getting going currently. So level 4 out of 5 means just that. We're going to have enhanced risk for moderate, widespread severe storms this evening into tomorrow morning. That could include gusty winds, large hail, and torrential downpours. In fact, wind gusts could reach 75 to 100 miles per hour tonight. Now, here's the problem. A stall front just to our south and west right now. Meanwhile, this low is going to ride along that stall front tonight, lift up the air, and all the ingredients are in place right now for a widespread severe weather outbreak tonight that will linger into early parts of tomorrow morning. Here's the radar now. So what came through earlier was just kind of like a precursor, some light showers out there. These are just getting going across western Wisconsin now, but more so back upstream across the Arrowhead. We're watching this area in here for more development tonight that will ride that way, our way tonight, into early parts of tomorrow morning. So here's your forecast then for this evening. It's going to be partly cloudy skies out there now, kind of muggy out there too, with storms late, and any of those storms could be strong to locally severe.
All right, thank you, Jeff. We'll check in with you later during Maine weather. Meanwhile, Andrew Kiekefer also joins us live in the field. And Andrew, what's it looking like out there?
Nate, it's looking like a whole variety of circumstances this afternoon, including brief heavy rainfall, a little bit of sunshine, and a brief period of gusty winds. Right now, kind of that stillness has settled in over the area. So I am here at Sarah Park in Tomahawk. Very comfortable right now outside, though behind me, we're looking off to the northwest. There is lightning about 50 miles northwest there. So that is tracking towards our area for the next several hours. So we've been talking about these severe thunderstorms arriving for a while, highly anticipated. We did have that little appetizer of some sort of thunderstorms earlier on this afternoon. That is not the main event. So that is still on the way. Like I said, it's still traveling from the northwest to the southeast. And so in this time period that we have in this kind of calmness, you want to take the advantage to prepare for this severe weather overnight. We are going to be experiencing heavy rainfall, heavier than we had earlier on this afternoon and for a more extensive period of time. And we are going to be expecting more power outages with damaging winds coming through overnight. Reporting live from Sarah Park and Tomahawk, Andrew Kiekefer, News Watch 12.
Thanks, Andy, and of course we'll update you on that situation as it develops. After Governor Evers began to push for clean drinking water in 2019, health experts started a new campaign on Wednesday to educate the public and decision makers about safe water in Wisconsin. The Department of Health Services and the DNR outlined 3 major water contaminants in the state: lead, nitrates, and PFAS. Lead may seem like an outdated issue, but Dr. John Myman says thousands of Wisconsin kids test positive for lead each year.
For people who have concerns that they may live in an older home before 1986 that are concerned about lead in their plumbing, there are a number of simple steps if you own your home or even if you rent it that we provide, where we provide education both to local public health and to members of the public.
A panel series covering special topics in water health, from the higher risk and marginalized communities to how water quality affects agriculture, will take place to help educate the state. The campaign also includes information about resources for people with contaminated water.
We will certainly talk about the problems associated with nitrates, the problems associated with lead service lines, the problems associated with this suite of chemicals in the PFAS family. But we're also going to be talking about the solutions.
You can learn more about the campaign, their webinars, and the resources available to keep your drinking water safe on the DNR's website. SOAR Camp in Hatley says that gifted kids tend to struggle with the concept of perfection, something that they have been working to help kids overcome for the past 5 summers. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez reports.
It's all the traditional parts of summer camp.
A running stitch, you put the stitch in at the top.
With a unique academic twist.
An opportunity to play. Instead of being all in their head, they get an opportunity to have intellectual playtime in a less structured setting than a classroom.
SOAR Camp for Gifted Students is building the foundation of skills for the next generation of surgeons, philosophers, and political scientists.
Here's a piece of paper.
Campers each day get to rotate through a variety of different learning opportunities, breaking down the stereotypical classroom setting. But the camp's goal is larger than academics.
While this camp offers many similar activities you see to other programs, they're really about celebrating the process and the efforts rather than just those accomplishments.
Teaching campers how to practice failing through mindful activities.
One of the exercises is actually just throw the balls and let them drop. No pressure, no problem.
They say gifted students tend to struggle with the concept of failing because they lack the foundation of practice.
There's no drills and repetition, and when something gets hard, they fail, and it's really hard on them to have their first failures come at a higher level in life.
And that idea of failure is critical in their creative and learning opportunities.
Because if you aren't willing to fail, you'll never try anything new. And these are the kids that are going to create our future.
In Hatley, Georgina Fernandez, News Watch 12.
A lot of hard work goes into preparing for the Oneida County Fair, and with a virtual event last year, workers and volunteers are determined to make this year better than ever. Well, the details after Maine weather with Jeff right here on News Watch 12.
News Watch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
You are failing us, Senator Johnson. Protecting our democracy has never been partisan, and yet you refused to investigate the deadly attack on our capital. Access to the polls matters to all Americans, and yet you blocked voter protections that have the support of Democrats, Republicans, and independents. You are more committed to the lie.
By and large, it was all peaceful protests.
And rigging the system to retain power than you are to protecting Wisconsinites. The challenges facing our democracy aren't partisan. It's time Senator Johnson puts country over party.
Looks like it's time to trade. Because it's trade month at your local Ford dealers. Get more cash for your eligible trade-in. Any brand, any model, all month long. Get Trade Assist cash on top of what your eligible vehicle is worth and trade up to a new Ford SUV. Your trade-in is worth more than you think, only during trade month. Right now, get up to $2,000 Trade Assist bonus cash on eligible models. It's trade month at your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center and get the toughest waterproof floors in the industry, where they're in stock and on sale. Rigid Maximum XL is 50% thicker and 30% longer, resulting in maximum durability, which is perfect for active families and pets. Not to mention, it's easy to install. Come to Carpet City Flooring Center to get your Rigid Maximum XL waterproof floors today.
Carpet City. Our prices will floor you.
Northwoods Furniture and Mattress. Let us help make your home your own with furniture and mattresses you love. Home furnishings from Lazy Boy, Flex Steel, Smith Brothers, and more. The area's largest selection of quality Amish-built furniture with many styles and custom options. Find top brand mattresses in stock, including Sealy, Serta, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Need furniture now? We sell our floor models with new arrivals weekly. Stop in our 2 locations in Eagle River with exceptional selection, service, and savings. Northwoods Furniture and Mattress.
You have found your soulmate. Now it's time to find the perfect ring. At Golden Carrot Jewelers, you can choose from an extensive selection of engagement and wedding rings. Fresh designs reflecting the most current trends, from organic, art deco, and vintage design to timeless classics in white, yellow, and rose gold. See the new Romance Collection, Lyria and Lumiere Bridal Collections, and new styles from Gabriel, New York, Eskashi, and more. Engagements begin here. Will yours? Golden Carrot Jewelers, downtown Minocqua.
All right, most of you know me, and I believe that good decisions come from good information. And I say take tonight's weather seriously. Take tonight's weather seriously. We don't do this very often. Level 4 out of 5 categories this evening in terms of the potential for severe weather, and it's just getting going out there right now. So what that means is this: a widespread severe weather outbreak this evening that could include large hail, damaging winds, and torrential downpours. Some spots could see 3, 4, 5 inches of rain this evening, along with wind gusts that could come close to 75 to 100 miles per hour. So here are the threats out there tonight. And we're watching this closely because initially, too, a couple of these storms could have tornadoes with them, short-lived ones, but still a couple of tornadoes in there with some hail in there, too. Wind damage will be likely by tomorrow morning, along with heavy rain potential tonight. This is the radar from July 20th, 2018, and you can see this is when we had our last derecho come through the area. You know what that did. It devastated parts of Elko, Langley County, Oneida County, over to Portage County. The setup out there right now is eerily similar to this, right? And you know what that did. We're still recovering from that with tens of thousands of trees that were knocked down. And that's our problem out there tonight is we've had some moisture recently. Our trees, the root structures are weakened just a bit. You get winds near 75 miles per hour, and those trees go over very easily tonight into early parts of tomorrow morning. So here are the ingredients, right? A stall front just to our south. Meanwhile, a pretty strong area of low pressure right there. That's going to ride along that stall front tonight, lift the air. When you lift the air, you cool it off, you condense it, makes clouds, and in this case, makes a lot of clouds, and it's going to happen very quickly in the next hour or two around here. So here's the radar. Again, the showers that came through earlier were just kind of a little something, right? Kind of wet us off a little bit. Now, our next line is forming just north and west of the Rhinelander area. There is some lightning in there, and also some hail trying to form across parts of Price County right now. But the real oomph of this is going to be back here to the west across to Arrowhead, where they had sunshine today. I know that sounds good. You had sunshine, right? But what that does is destabilizes the atmosphere a bit because the heat from the sun gets down to the surface. It heats the air up. That air begins to rise. When you rise the air into cooler atmosphere, you get clouds and all sorts of problems start to happen, especially with all the ingredients in place we have out there right now. All right, so here is the radar currently. And again, the showers that came through earlier are gone. This thing, though, we have to watch it. You see how it's back building to the west right now? That's going to sink across parts of western Oneida County over into Wood County and Price County, also into Lincoln County. This could go severe at any moment. That is not the main event. That will likely form back to the west still later on this evening. All right, going in closer right there. Here you go into Park Falls area, into Phillips 2. Torrential downpours with this, lots of lightning in there. And there's a couple of areas in here too we have to watch for some hail about to cross Highway 8. All right, so here's the velocity mode. This measures wind in the atmosphere. As the radar kind of goes around, it sees is the air moving toward the radar or away from the radar. And you see where the reds kind of meet the greens right there? That could mean a rotation in the atmosphere, which could mean the start of either gusty winds or a tornadic supercell. We'll have to keep an eye on that for you tonight. Futurecast shows all of this kind of moving through the area tonight. This is a really, really awful radar if this comes true at 8:53 this evening. Supercells, severe weather across central Wisconsin, pushing south and east, likely doing damage with wind gusts near 75 to 100 miles per hour. That will linger into central and parts of southern Wisconsin overnight before we clear out tomorrow. And there's just a lot of fuel to go around with dew points in the 70s out there right now. These storms are going to be active for several more hours tonight. No advisories yet, but we're waiting for a tornado watch to get issued across parts of western Wisconsin shortly. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is scattered showers and storms out there, locally strong to severe, with wind gusts near 75 miles per hour and low temperatures down near 63. It all gets out of here tomorrow. Partly cloudy skies and breezy tomorrow with highs near 78. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows a very nice day tomorrow, a bit breezy though. Friday 77, a couple of storms Saturday with high temperatures in the 70s. Nate?
Thank you, Jeff. Carnival workers and fair organizers are working hard to prepare for the first day of the Oneida County Fair tomorrow. They're hoping this year's event gives people that hometown feel that they have loved in the past. Newswatch 12's Lily Zoller has more.
You know, the carnival is like that, ooh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a sunny day, for me.
For over 100 years, the Oneida County Fair has brought rides, games, and food to the North Woods. This year, they are eager to get back to an in-person fair after the pandemic forced a virtual event last year.
The most of the community is ready to go, ready to shake off the dust and get back on track with having events like this, and obviously still taking precautions.
Carnival workers have been preparing for 5 months to make sure this fair is a success, starting with painting and building the attractions in the winter. Since then, they've spent lots of time driving the rides to fairs around the area.
I don't really consider this a job. This is a lifestyle for me, and it's not a job.
Carnival workers like Jacobs are hard at work setting up the fair in Rhinelander. He says that for it to run smoothly, he and his coworkers spend lots of time deciding on the location of each ride and game. Once that's done, they can begin the easy part of setting up the rides and then operating them. The Oneida County Fair begins on July 29th and runs through August 1st. This is if the brewing storm doesn't get in the way. Fair organizers are planning accordingly and hoping that the weather won't interrupt their setup.
Lots of cinder blocks, lots of ratchet straps, and a little bit of praying.
Barnett and his team remain hopeful, though.
We're ecstatic. We're so happy and excited. We're like jumping with excitement that this is happening.
In Rhinelander, Lily Zoller, Newswatch 12.
The fair is looking for volunteers to help run the gates, and if you're interested, you can find details on ocfairwi.com. Woodruff is home to many fun summer activities, including the lumberjack shows. We spoke to 2 performers about how a simple summer job grew into something much more. We'll break it down after the break.
You like it made from scratch?
We know you do.
How about hot and hand-breaded?
That looks crispy.
First thing in the morning.
Not your grandpa's biscuit.
The new hand-breaded chicken biscuit from Hardee's.
Feed your happy.
If you can afford to launch yourself into space, you can pay your fair share in taxes. But billionaires and big corporations have avoided paying taxes for years. President Joe Biden's plan makes the rich pay their fair share so we can cut taxes for families with children and create millions of good jobs. Tell Senator Ron Johnson to stop putting billionaires ahead of the middle class. If you can afford to joyride in space, you can pay your fair share.
Let's dive into Lake Minocqua for an evening showing of Creature from the Black Lagoon, August 14th at Torpy Park. Watch the movie from your boat or afloat in the water. Pre-show beach party starts at 5:30 p.m. For ticket and event information, visit letsminocqua.com/dive-in.
I think RVA is doing an excellent job of preparing the kids for college. My daughter, who's a junior, is going to start college classes, and she could graduate with almost a full associate's degree.
I think the one thing that people should know about RVA is how well-rounded it is with all the extra things that they can do, not only through school, but through student council and National Honor Society.
The teachers are the best, and the students in RVA are really helpful. I think it's a great program.
Why did we get her the COVID-19 vaccine for kids 12 and up?
Because I missed school. To get ready for soccer season.
So nothing's holding them back.
Visit vaccines.gov to find a COVID-19 vaccine near you or call 211 to learn more.
Need a new boat? Then it's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports, because we need your old boat. We need to buy fishing boats, pontoons, and speedboats. So trade in your old one and upgrade into a new boat today. Come check out more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Or we could help you get top dollar by selling your old boat on consignment. It's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
Hardee's. BLT summer ranch, what a stunner. I'ma hit the drop, do it, come right over. BLT ranch with the ice.
Celebrate this summer with the new BLT Ranch Angus Thick Burger from Hardee's. Feed your happy.
Football season looms right around the corner, and Packers fans got their first taste of action on Wednesday morning. The team began training camp outside of Lambeau Field, and the big news of the day, quarterback Aaron Rodgers. He made his return to Green Bay on Tuesday and was on the practice field with the team On Wednesday, after practice, Rogers answered questions from the media, saying his issues with the team stem from not feeling valued by the organization. He did mention that he thought about retirement, but ultimately decided to come back. We'll hear more from him later tonight. Every summer, Woodruff is home to world-famous lumberjack shows. The shows thrill the audience with different events in friendly competition. The lumberjacks participate in log rolling, power sawing, pole climbing, canoe jousting, and much more. The shows have been going on in Woodruff for more than 40 years, and a big part of the shows are the jokes that come with each event. The announcer for the shows has been doing this for 15 years.
It's just fun to be a part of giving people so much joy for just a couple hours. Just they can forget about their problems and their worries and just have fun. And that's what it means the world. There's no feeling like it at the end of a show than to make people happy.
Glodowski says her favorite part of announcing is watching the audience's reactions, and she also likes watching the lumberjacks compete against each other, of course. One of the lumberjacks has a lot of fun in the competition.
Just the competitive and fun side of it. I mean, we really enjoy what we do, and when we get the crowd into it and they enjoy what we do, it just makes it that much more fun and rewarding for us.
The lumberjack shows happen Tuesdays through Saturdays, and they last through August 21st. The shows last approximately 1.5 hours, and we'll have one final look at your weather. That's after the break.
Unlock a summer of possibilities in a new Chevy. Expand your options and your perspective. Find your next adventure in a new Chevy.
Make no monthly payments for the rest of the summer on all Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, get 2.49% financing for 72 months and get $2,000 cash allowance.
The historic Rhinelander Cafe and Pub in downtown Rhinelander has been serving the Northwoods since 1911. With 32 craft beers on tap and supper club staples, Friday fish fry and Saturday prime rib, the Rhinelander Cafe and Pub also features more modern dishes like truffle fries and flatbread pizza. The large dining room provides plenty of space for an intimate surf and turf dinner or a family gathering over pasta. Stop in and enjoy a landmark in downtown Rhinelander, the Rhinelander Cafe and Pub on Brown Street.
Welcome back to Milkshake Mustaches, High Fives, and High Dives, to 3-on-3s, 2-on-2s, and 1-on-1s. At Aspen Dental, we see all the moments that make us smile, so we make it easy to share your smile with convenient total care all in one place, and flexible hours that work with your life. Right now, new patients get a complete exam and x-rays free without insurance, and everyone saves 20% on their treatment plan. Welcome back to life's best moments. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL or book online today.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
Guys, this is so much fun. Hey, Ariana, I'm not sure if you're aware, but we kind of have a tradition.
The new coach has to sing us a little song around the campfire.
So awkward. I couldn't possibly.
There's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside.
Ariana Grande joins The Voice on NBC.
Attention parents of student athletes planning to participate in fall sports. For your convenience, LVDHC has scheduled sports physical dates on August 3rd, 17th, and 24th. Call and schedule today.
All right, Jeff, last time we spoke a few minutes ago, you said the weather systems were still on their way. What are we looking at right now?
Yes, these are just starting to get going now across parts of northwestern Wisconsin, and we are in for a bumpy ride for several hours tonight. Here's the radar. A non-severe thunderstorm entering parts of Price County now, about to enter Vilas and also Oneida County. This could be warned at any time, but it's kind of behaving itself. We're waiting for a tornado watch to get issued across parts of western and north central Wisconsin for tonight, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. In fact, we'll likely fill in a lot of the radar back up this way over by the Duluth area. That's where we're watching next for more storms to fire. Those will likely move into our area tonight and then quickly race out of here down toward the Milwaukee area by about midnight or so. But for right now, we're watching this area here for some hail, high winds, and heavy rain. In fact, wind gusts could reach 75 to 100 miles per hour tonight. We don't do that very often.
Yeah, no, we don't. But we will keep you updated on that. In the meantime, stay safe. We'll see you tonight.